Starting an online business or taking your offline business to online is very easy these days. All you have to do is just take the first step to build a website for your business and then take it forward. You can hire an agency who can create a WordPress website for your business, or maybe you can watch tutorials maybe on this channel and see how you can create your business website, maybe a blog or e-commerce or any corporate website, and you will be up and running not in few days but in just few hours. But there is a big thing that we all miss, and that is the security of your WordPress website. And for that, we are creating this series of WordPress security for beginners, and we will cover a lot of topics in that. So this is the first video in this series. So if you are interested in securing your WordPress website, then let's dive in. Hi, my name is Ankit and welcome to Magazine 3 YouTube channel, where we talk about everything related to WordPress. And if you are new to WordPress and you want to learn more about it, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So you might know that WordPress is one of the most popular CMS or content management systems online, and more than 75 million websites are using WordPress for their online business. So that's a big number. So if you are planning to build your business website, then one of the most popular choice will always be WordPress. But while building your WordPress website, the most overlooked thing is the security of your WordPress website. Google is blacklisting daily around 10,000 plus websites because of the malware activity that happens on WordPress website. And if you don't take your WordPress security seriously, then you could be the next. So with all that, you might be wondering, is WordPress actually safe? And the answer is yes. The core WordPress is actually a very safe content management system, and thanks to the core team of Automattic, who are handling all the backend stuff, and their vast army of developers who are working day and night to make this content management system better and secure every single day. But like any other content management system, WordPress is also not bulletproof. There are few things that may go wrong sometimes, so you should be prepared for that. But here are some reasons that makes WordPress one of the most secure content management system in the market today. And number one reason is, of course, their core team, which is extremely talented, and some of the best developers around the world are working to make this content management system better for you. And that brings us to the second reason, that is the core updates from the WordPress team. As this army of extremely talented developers are working day and night, you will constantly get updates that will make your WordPress system better and secure. And the reason number three is, of course, there could be some things that might go wrong, but the team of Automattic, the people behind WordPress CMS, they work extremely fast and release a patch very soon for any vulnerability. So now your WordPress website is live and you are thinking about the security of your WordPress website. So to secure your WordPress website, first we need to understand how these WordPress websites get hacked, or what are these security vulnerabilities that you need to be aware of. So in order to secure your site, you first need to understand what are the dangers. And the most common and the popular reasons that a WordPress website get hacked is your themes and plugins. While building your WordPress website, the first thing you do is take a theme and install some plugins so that you can extend the functionality of your WordPress website as per your requirement. But the problem is that the place you buy your themes from or your plugins from, I'm sure you must have seen those ads where they offer the premium themes and the plugins in a package and at a very cheap price. These things are an open invitation to hackers that once you install these themes and plugins on your WordPress website, you cannot expect your WordPress website to be safe. If you are a freelancer or any agency building a WordPress website for any client, then please make sure that you never ever purchase these cheap deal themes where you get the package of all the premium themes and plugins at a very cheap price. It is an open invitation to get your WordPress website hacked. You have no idea what they have put in the theme code or in the plugin code. Also, even if you buy a theme or plugin from a reliable source or from the company website itself, it's very important you update these themes and plugins whenever there is an update available. These hackers, spammers and bots are always looking for themes and plugins which are outdated code and which are not updated on any live site. So make sure once your website is up and running, you update your theme, your plugins and the WordPress itself. Reason number 2 is the brute force attack. There are some bots and scripts which search for WordPress login pages and they just attack on that login page just so that they can get inside it. So if you are not using a strong username and password, then make sure you do it right now. No matter your website is big or small, this attack will happen on your WordPress website for sure. Reason number 3 is your hosting provider. Now again, like themes and plugins, if you go and use any cheap hosting company, then you are inviting spam, bots and these hackers on your WordPress website. They are not going to spend their time and money in securing that server. Their prime focus is to get more and more customers. So that's why if your WordPress website is the base of your online business, then make sure you invest in a premium hosting company. Other than that, there are some advanced reasons like file permissions, your server and the FTP things, and the phishing that can happen online. And we will cover all of them in the future videos in this series. So now we know what are the dangers and what are the security issues that can happen on a WordPress website. So now let's talk about the points how you can secure your WordPress website. So just to give you a few things that you can do to secure your WordPress website, and anyone can do it. You don't have to be a developer to do that. So that's what we are covering in this video, and we will go in detail and more advanced things in the future videos in this series. So the easy steps or non-coding steps that you can take on your WordPress website to secure it is number 1, update regularly. Now I cannot stress that enough, that how important it is to update your WordPress itself and update your themes and plugins. And as mentioned before, old outdated theme or plugins is the biggest reason for any attack on your WordPress website. So make sure whenever there is an update available, do update that. Method number 2 is installing a security plugin. Now the easiest way to secure your WordPress website is to have a security plugin installed. And there are a lot of security plugins that are available, and I will link about them in the description of this video below, so you can go ahead and check about them. And that will actually take care of more than 90% things of security on your WordPress website. Method number 3 is adding SSL certificate. Now it's not new that Google is pushing really hard that people should have SSL certificate on your website, and if you don't use that, you now get a badge on your Chrome browser that it will show that your website is not secure. And adding SSL certificate is very easy and free these days, and there is no reason that you miss out this point, especially in the case when you are collecting data of your visitors. Even you are interacting in terms of comments, in terms of contact form, or any sort of data that you are taking from your WordPress website, you need to have SSL certificate on your domain. And if you are using a premium hosting, then you get that for free using Let's Encrypt, which is inbuilt in the most of the premium hosting providers. And if in case it's not available in your plan, then you can always use services like Cloudflare to get free SSL certificate. Method number 4 is adding a backup plugin. Now you can get the most premium hosting provider and you may have installed the best security plugin in this world, but still you need to be prepared for the worst. And the best thing for that is to have a backup plugin which can take regular backups from your WordPress website and store it on a remote storage. We have created a separate video for how to create backups of your WordPress website and store it on a remote storage location. So you can go ahead and check that in the I button above, and we will link it down in the description below as well. And the next method is to enable web application firewall. So this firewall acts as a shield between your visitors and your website, and it prevents all the bots and not so human traffic. And there are various plugins for that as well. You can go ahead and install plugins like Securi, and they have a free version as well as a paid version. So now I believe you understood the importance of securing your WordPress business website and what are the basic attacks and what are the basic steps that you can take to secure your WordPress website. So if you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button, and we will be covering more topics in WordPress securities. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the notification whenever our next video is up. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.